marzo. Y como correctamente dijo Dillon, es correcto y justo que le demos gracias a Dios hoy, como todos los días, por todas las bendiciones que nos da. Padre, te damos las gracias por la vida que nos das. Te damos gracias por la salud, por las fuerzas para trabajar. Te damos gracias, Padre, por la salud también de nuestros familiares y de nuestras amistades. Te damos gracias, Padre, por todas las bendiciones que nos das, por tu eterno amor, por tu justicia divina, por tu perdón que nos ofreces a través de la sangre de Jesucristo, Padre. Gracias por todo lo que nos das. Te pedimos que continúes bendiciéndonos. Te pedimos, Padre, que nos ayudes a ser más humildes y más respetuosos. Te pedimos que podamos ser más generosos y más amorosos con nosotros mismos y con nuestras amistades y nuestros familiares, Padre. Y que hoy podamos hacer tu voluntad. Así que, gracias, Padre, por todo esto. Y también te pedimos que ayudes a aquellas personas necesitadas, a aquellas personas que están en el margen de la sociedad, a aquellas personas que necesitan de la ayuda, que tienen hambre, a aquellas personas que están enfermos, a aquellas personas que no saben qué hacer con su vida. Padre, guíalos y dales la esperanza para poder seguir adelante, Padre. Muchas gracias. So, Dillon, what's up? Tell me.
What's up? What's up? It's all good. It's all good. I mean, we enjoying the best of the weather right now.
Yes.
Easter season is here.
Fran uses Southeast celebrates start a blow, that means key time. In Belize City, that means key time, you know, and down in the areas that have waterside.
Quite a lot of things happen over the weekend. Before going to any discussion, I'd like to go to the weather report, and a reminder is brought to you through the kind courtesy of John and Vegas and Sons Vegas Imports, Albion's Bus Line, the Youth Connection Band, the Sugar City Morning Show, Hungry Man Barbecue, and Energy Purified Water.
Yes, as he mentioned, the general weather forecast for today at 6 a.m., folks, the general situation was warm and mostly dry weather conditions continuing across the entire country of today. And the 24-hour forecast is for mostly sunny today and clear tonight. Little or no rainfall is expected. The winds blowing from the east to the southeast at 5 to 15 knots, and the sea state is light chop to choppy. The outlook is for Tuesday and Tuesday night is for continuing mainly fair, warm, and dry weather. The temperatures, folks, the highs along the coast, 87 degrees. Inland, we're going to go way up there to 94 degrees today. And up in the hills, 81 degrees Fahrenheit. Lows tonight along the coast, 74 degrees Fahrenheit. Inland is going to be a cool 67 degrees Fahrenheit. And up in the hills, an even cooler 62 degrees Fahrenheit. So we're going to have a lot of disparity between the high and the low. The tides, folks, the high tide at 11:56 a.m., another high at 12:59, that is tomorrow morning, a low at 6:49 p.m., and another low at 6:30 a.m. tomorrow morning. Sunsets at 6:04 p.m. this evening. The sun rises at 5:54 tomorrow morning, and the moon rises at 8:33 this morning, and the moon sets at 9:39 p.m. tonight. And we want to thank also forecaster Gordon for that information. Esencialmente, tiempo cálido, tiempo seco para hoy y para los dos siguientes días, que es martes y miércoles. Hoy subiremos hasta 94 grados temperatura Fahrenheit, quiere decir de que hoy estará bastante caliente, pero por la noche bajaremos hasta casi 67 grados Fahrenheit, así que tendremos bastantito de fresco hoy por la noche. Vemos que en las colinas bajará hasta casi 62 grados Fahrenheit, así que tendremos esencialmente buen tiempo hoy, tiempo seco, y y tiempo bastante cálido.
Yeah, definitely good weather. It's 7:09. Emmanuel, we need to mention that there has been a shooting over the weekend in Orange Walk.
Oh, yes.
Terrible, where two young men has lost their lives, a 16-year-old and
When I heard that they had
and
been
a
shot, but they had
20-year-old.
lost their lives, but now you confirm that they lost their lives.
dead one,
Dead.
dead, and dead, So we don't know what's the motive behind the shooting. The grapevine saying it's some kind of retaliation and some old beef that they had. But it happened
It's
at
a
the
sorry
Palmar
situation.
boundary.
It's a shameful situation that, I don't know. I remember, and I must open my mouth here, because I remember when I was 17, 18, I imagine the same age as those young boys. I mean, whenever I used to think about, the farthest thing in our mind was to kill. Now everything, and we're going to shoot down, I mean, we have gone down to that level already. I mean, it's a problem that we as a society need to change. It's a challenging situation, believe me. I believe that at the end of the day, we have been influenced heavily by some negative aspects of the media, and I think that the young people are taking this as a part of the normal way to do things, and it is so wrong. I mean, I remember when you were a kid as well, we used to have fun, but we used to have innocent fun at that age. So it's a blow when you hear 17 and 18-year-old kids involved in major shootouts and being killed. I mean, ni siquiera han empezado a vivir a esa edad para estar encontrándose en situaciones que ya sus padres los tienen que enterrar, y es un golpe para la familia, pero también es una indicación de nuestro estado, de la sociedad, que estamos mal, que estamos bastante mal. So, Dylan, it's a shame that we are listening to these things, I mean, here in Orange Walk, we've been on and off sporadically listening to crime, and we listen to the news, and we go like in Belize City almost every day. There were spates that times when almost every day 1 or 2 people got killed. I thank God that the situation is not as difficult as it was some months ago. But I'm hoping that this is just something sporadic, and that we're not gonna be listening to any more criminal activity for the next months or so.
Well, as I was saying, it happened in the Palmar boundary area. Some people were hanging out, having a little good time, and somebody just stopped, got off the bicycle and walked across the street and started opening fire in the crowd. 2 young men got shot, which I understand they died some minutes later after reaching the Northern Regional Hospital. I was out there when...
Do you know any of them?
No. I was out there by the hospital, a little bit after the incident happened, and it is really sad when you see family members cry, come out and they say, he's gone. It's a crazy thing, and you rightfully said, I mean, we're not pointing fingers at anybody for this, but normally when you have a bucket of water and a faucet, and the bucket can't hold no more, it overflow and the water shower and spread out on the ground. I wouldn't want to believe it's that kind of wave that is heading this way, or that kind of overflow. But you rightfully said people being influenced easy. I saw on Facebook the other day, had some Indian name or some foreign name on the page, and all they showed was violence.
Mm-hmm.
How, in similar fashion, where people are sitting there and they show you and they warn you how to look at it, and some young man just come over there with a gun and just shoot up the next one, bam, bam, make it look so easy, like something what you could do, you know. But again, too, like when I say, from the time you're old enough to stamp up in the mud and say, you don't want to put on the shoes or you don't want to come here that way, you got good understanding if you know what to do. You know, we just hope that this kind of violence doesn't continue in our streets of Orange Walk, because if it does, then we as citizens will have to do the right thing and put a stop to it, because Orange Walk is no nonsense. No nonsense. And the sad part is that, like you said, it's young men who are just fighting up against what? For what? We still don't know the motive. We unofficially have heard that some arrest has been made. Haven't got no name yet. Who they arrested, I guess we will have to deal with that later. But condolences to the family of the young men that lost their lives. I can tell you that one of the young men is surname, title is Cabañas.
Is what?
Cabañas. Okay. The other one, I guess because of his age, I don't know. I don't want to say.
Well,
but
we extend our condolences to the families.
yeah,
It's
rough.
It's a rough situation, like you correctly said, but like I said, we don't know enough about the incidents to be able to say anything about it. So please accept our condolences.
15 minutes after 7 o'clock. Let's keep the peace. Stop this, man. Stop this. Let's go to a break. We're going to block this man.
A hero does not have to be tall or the greatest of them all. A hero just has to be true, and that hero can be you. Orange Walk Technical High School is having its second annual Heroes Week featuring our main event. Open day on March 24 to March 27, 2015. The week will open with a school rally at the Queen Elizabeth Park on Tuesday, March 24th, where we will honor a hero from the community and from Orange Walk Technical High School. We will parade in the streets of Orange Walk and back to Technical. Come all to continue celebrating our Heroes Week with our main event of the week, Open Day on Wednesday, March 25th, where all North, South, East, and West are invited to come and be a part of the amazing creations and presentations by our technical students and staff. There will be a wide array of presentations, different ethnic foods, games, snacks, refreshments, and industrial arts available for sale and view. On Thursday, March 26, students will be involved in different workshops, such as creative arts workshops and motivational talks and drug recovery testimonials. To end the Heroes Week, we will be having our annual sports day on Friday, March 28, featuring our John Blanco Cycling Classic, interminal finals, and a wide array of fun games. Orange Walk Technical High School always continuing to produce better, more productive, drug-free youths for our country believes.
Hey guys, I'm Iman, and I'm going to be your host for Belize's newest fully interactive lottery game show, Make Me Rich. I know a lot of you are still wondering what exactly Make Me Rich is, so I thought I'd fill you in on how you can win cash and a lot of different prizes from the comfort of your very home. Our primary game, which I'm sure you've heard about, is our digital lottery game, which has a jackpot of $500,000. $500,000. Leading up to the live lottery drawing, we'll also be having a digital raffle where for only 50 cents you can text into 2020 for a chance to win all kinds of prizes. And you don't want to miss our street segment where the Make Me Rich team will be traveling all over Belize, daring people to do some crazy things for cash. You guys are also going to be able to send in text shout-outs and even submit funny videos of yourself that may be featured on the show. So tune in every Monday and Thursday at 8 p.m. and get rich.
Let's get ready to rumble! Y'all ready for this? Get serious. Get up.
You know your baby is happy when wearing baby pampers. Baby pampers in all sizes. Baby pampers make your baby happy. Available at German Vega and Sons.
For the month of March, text anybody that believes with just dollar a day. All Digicel prepaid customers get unlimited text for only dollar a day. But that only for March. Dial star 767, get your unlimited bundle. Text till your finger hurt. This March, text can't done. Text more with Digicel.
Buster. They see you and how you're living. Always a star. Yes, you live in color to the limit. Large and in charge. Yes, that's why you rock with Buster. Refreshing range of colorful flavors. Always a star, never the audience. You run things, things never run you. Yes, you are the life of it, not just a part of it. Your life is never black and white. Live in full color. Buster.
Wow, Junior, and nearly time to go buy me number. How we gonna shop go buy me number, man? Why, Junior, I'm the guy, you know. How we go buy me number? Why, Junior, not see that nearly time? How we go to the store go buy me number? Junior.
Don't make I go buy number for you again, again. Why do you not play this new Make Me Rich game? You can play using text messages on your phone and after left the house. Plus, you have the chance to win up to $500,000.
$500,000?
Yes, come and show you.
It's so easy. But the one you never tell me about this last time.
Come and try.
Junior. Oh, sit down. Make me rich, surely, come on. I don't tell me numbers, boy. Right. Come on.
This is the game show.
Play the new Make Me Rich lottery game, where prepaid users have a chance to win up to $500,000. To get rich, text your numbers to 7424. Choose 5 balls, 4 cool balls between 1 to 40, and 1 hot ball between 1 to 10. Or simply text QP for a quick pick, and 5 numbers will be chosen at random. $3.50 will be automatically deducted from your phone's primary balance, and the digital receipt will be texted back to you. You win $1 phone credit with any matching pool ball, $5 phone credit with any 2 matching pool balls, $50 phone credit with any 3 matching pool balls, match all 4 and win $5,000 cash. Get all 4 cool balls and the hot ball, and you'll win $500,000. Make Me Rich will text you back to let you know what you won. So tune in 8 p.m. on Mondays and Thursdays to the Make Me Rich game show and get rich.
Make me rich, make me rich, make me rich. This is the game show. Make me rich, make me rich, make me
It's straight from the coconut. Fresh coconut water my way. Agua de coco in 2 popular sizes. Available at German Vega and Sons.
Yes, Billies, you can have it all. Free minutes, free text, and free 4G data in our brand new and affordable combo plans. Get the best value for your money. Here's what we mean. For $89, the Lite gives you 600 minutes, 600 texts, and 3 gigs of free 4G data. With Smart, you'd have to pay a whopping $150 to get the same minutes with a measly 50 texts and absolutely no data. To get internet, you'd have to buy that separately for about $50. That's already $200. But Digicel is giving you more. Plans start at $89, less than half of what you'd pay at Smart. Getting a plan is easier than before, with low or no deposit required for qualifying customers. You can visit our website to find out more.
Welcome back to the Sugar City Morning Show. It gives me great pleasure to say good morning to our guests, and we are always blessed to be in the presence of good people that works for a community and always want to make a change. Nevertheless, a woman, a mother also. So, from Orange Walk Technical High School, we would like to say good morning to Miss Lisa Castillo.
She's a school counselor at the
Orange Walk Technical High School. Before we give her that opportunity to say good morning, let's see what's up with the phone. Good morning, Sugar City Morning Show. Hello?
Hello, Dylan?
Yes?
You the Mr. Dylan John?
Yes?
I just want to ask you a question.
Uh-huh.
They make me send me a text.
Yes, go ahead.
Huh?
Yes, go ahead, I'm listening.
They tell me congratulations, Roseli Cantoni, you have won $500 and one Apple iPhone 6 Plus courtesy of Make Me Rich. They say check your Facebook for more information, but I know got Facebook.
Which number they send it to you from?
The number they send the text message is +138 56 28 2109.
2109. That doesn't sound correct though.
Huh?
That doesn't sound correct.
It sound correct?
No, that doesn't sound correct. I'll take your number. 625.
This is my mama number. This one I call you right now, the mama number, but my number is 621. 621 6827.
6827.
But I got one next number.
I'll check it and I'll get back to you on
I
that.
used to play it's 602 7877.
602 78.
602 7877.
I'll get back to you on that, alright?
Okay, please.
Definitely.
I want to get confirmed about that thing.
I don't think it is true though, because make rich to give her an iPhone. Alright?
Okay then.
Alright, good. We comment on that a little bit later on in the show. Miss Lisa Castillo is a counselor here at Orange Walk Technical High School. Good morning and welcome to Sugar City Morning Show.
Welcome, bienvenida al show.
Well, we're here to talk about Heroes Week, but before that, how are you doing?
Good. We have PSE today.
Right. We want to take this opportunity to wish all the people who are taking the PSE exams today the best of luck.
And don't forget to breathe.
Exams are
normally
nerve-wracking.
Yes, very much so. You know, but with nerves, you forget things, and so for them to have a good breakfast and
good breakfast and good breathing, perfect
and
relaxation and a prayer. Prayer goes a long way in helping you, believe me.
Yes.
Oh yes.
Okay. Before we get into the meat of things, how is your job as a counselor at the high school? You're the only counselor there?
Yes, I'm the only counselor.
And how do you get along dealing with 700 students? Imagine you go home at night, they jump up in your sleep.
Is it 700 or is it you're more than 700?
700.
So you're almost the same as Muffles, okay, all right.
No, Muffles is almost the same as me, yes. I've been in the job for 22 years.
Wow.
Yes, and so it's quite
At Technica?
something. No, 11
As
years
a counselor.
at St. Catherine's, and then 11 years here at Orange Walk Technical.
Talk
So
to us about that.
it's a wonderful job. It's a wonderful job. It has taught me a lot. When I started being a school counselor and telling parents how to work with their teenagers, I had no kids.
Okay.
And so it's prepared me to raise my own, and then having my own has prepared me to help the kids at school. So it's really, a lot of the times we, as a parent, it is difficult for you to deal with your child in an objective manner.
That's right.
Because
I
you get
think
emotional.
somebody else to tell you where you're.
Yes, but when you step out of that role and you're in a school, then you can help even more. So it's quite a. I have seen the kids change over the years, and it's.
Because a lot of kids, I don't know to what extent you do the counseling, but I know a lot of kids need that.
Yeah.
Because they come to classes or to school really, but big thing may go on home,
Yes,
and
that's
then
true.
you can see that they are not focused on their work and that something is bothering them.
But the majority of students are resilient.
Yes.
The majority of students will thrive. But then you have a good amount that will come to school and still have that on
They
their
get stuck on
minds.
those emotions.
Yes. So, you need to be there.
Well, those are the ones who need it the most.
And you need to be there to help those kids through. When I first came to Belize, back after studying, there was no school counselors in the school. And when I came back, there was only me and another lady, Elizabeth Goff from Wesley College, and just the two of us. And so we've seen the profession grow over the year because we have an association, and we have meetings, and when we come together, all the counselors, then you really hear more all of the different issues, and then you find out that nothing is specific to only your environment. Across the board, it is happening across the board.
Because I would you agree with me? You could tell me any different that the counseling world is still something new in Belize.
Yes.
Even after 20 years, because I imagine our culture.
Yes.
Because of our culture.
You don't want nobody tell you how to
You
raise
know,
them picnic. Yes.
and only that to get out of a business.
Right.
When Miss Carla, because
Yes.
you feel shame for telling that you never eat this morning
Yes.
because your daddy drink
You don't want to open
pay.
up. You don't want to open up to those problems.
Your daddy drink or he pay, and your mommy like the poker machine,
Yes.
and then you have to stay home and take care of Libra, and
Yes.
or you never have to eat because then that's not. We weren't taught to speak about that. The time we shut up our mouth, and we want to get into my business first. So I could imagine. Do you still face those challenges?
Of course you do. Of course you do. Even sometimes even from parents who have big issues, prohibit their kids from even talking to you when that would be probably the only thing that is saving grace for the child.
Right.
And you will always have that. I think you will always have that. But the thing is about school counseling, it's not just about sitting and talking to a kid.
Listen.
It's about and listening to them, but it's about trying to put in like what we are doing, preventative methods. Yes, because I believe that when you sit there and talk with a kid, what you are doing is it's intervention. So what you want to try to do is do something from before.
I can see what you mean because myself, I am aside from being a TV host on 2 different programs, I'm also an entertainer by trade. And one of the biggest joy I get going around the country is when I tell children age 2 and 3, make me rich, and they run and they hug you up. I always try to have my camera handy. I say, let's take a selfie. I have quite a number of pictures in my phone from kids, babies, and to know that they look up to you.
They're impressionable, right?
Yes, so I feel good that I could, maybe hopefully one day see one of the kids that do hosting and they look at me and say,
Because of you.
because of you.
Stimulate them enough to
So this leads us to Heroes Week.
Heroes Week.
Orange Walk Technical High School. Tell us a little bit about Heroes Week.
Well, during the course of the year in the school, you try to have different kind of little activities if it pertains to career, or it pertains to, like, we're having a motherhood camp, a parenthood camp coming up. You know, so you want to try, as a part of my program, the counseling program really is, you try to do different things in your school. And so last year we had Self-Awareness Week, which looked at the consequences of early sexual involvement, like HIV and teenage pregnancy, because that's a high one too. But right now what we are looking at, this Heroes Week used to be Drug Awareness Week. And that's something that we had like for 10 years. But, and the advice of one of my teachers, because I think you always need to listen to what the people,
change accordingly.
yes, the stakeholders think, you know. And so we changed it last year to Heroes Week. And
Give it
so
a positive twist.
a positive twist, and then, but there's still the underlying thing that drugs and alcohol and other drugs can prevent you from giving realization to your inner hero, right? And we believe that each student has they're the hero of their own life story, you know. And so we want them to feel that, you know, some of our students have gone through a lot to be where they are. And we want them, yes, and we want them to cherish that strength and that ability, that to have been resilient, like I was saying, but when you knock them down, then bounce back up, and then, you know, and really and truly some of the stories that come out, it's amazing to see where these children are right now. And so we've put together a whole 4 days of different little activities that look at different things.
Of course, okay.
Yes.
That's Tuesday to Friday.
Tuesday to Friday, yes.
Okay.
So we start off with our opening at the park, which will be followed by a parade. At the park, one of the big things is we are going to be honoring 2 people, one from the community who we feel, you know, lives up to that hero role, and then a person from our school. Last year we had a student, this year we have a past teacher, and so we are going to be honoring them, giving them a nice little plaque from,
With the recognition that is
with the
goes along with it
recognition
is
and the
important.
appreciation, yes, because what they have done has touched our school. Because the person that we're going to be honoring from the community is Badra Coleman, and students have come to me with scares because, you know, cancer happens. It has no, and so
Well deserved.
it recrossed the board. And so whenever students would come to me and said, Miss, I think this and this about, I might have, you know, lumps here or things like that, I would call Miss Badra and she would be there, or she would tell me, you know, yes, she would tell me, send her here, you know, we'll set this up, we'll, you know, and right away the cancer support group would, because of Miss
Yeah,
Badra.
Miss Badra is
So we have really
exceptional.
admired what she has done.
It's a beautiful thing that you're doing, because you're recognizing how wonderful efforts towards good health here in the students, you know.
Not only that,
And also-
Emmanuel, but I
also-
mean, in her own way, to talk about Miss Badra a little, she is like a self-made counselor.
Yeah. And which isn't easy, you know.
Support,
which isn't easy for you to
What
work with.
I've spoken to her so many times, and I tell her,
Yes.
listen. And the thing is, Emmanuel, she got a bad knee where she go there with. Sometimes they limp. And I always tell her, you know what, you know, either read the Bible or God, you know, really got God on side. Because imagine you working with somebody that has this disease, and you work with them all the way to the end.
That's true. That's rough.
And some of them, and she mentioned to me, some people actually look at her and say, Miss Badra, I want to make you there when I take my final breath. And I go like, man, I don't know what kind of life you go home to, or what, or how much time you pray.
But you see,
why?
you asked me this question before, and I tell you, there's a point where you shut it off. You have to shut it off, because if you don't shut it off, then you're not.
Affect you?
Yes, it does, and then you're no longer functional. You start having all kind of physical problems, and you know, things like that. So that it's not easy, but you have to know.
And sometimes it's not only the patient that needs counseling, but the family.
Yes.
That's why I say,
Because I recall when my father became ill with cancer, and this is 33 years ago actually. And we were told, look, he's going to go through different stages. He's going to go through that denial thing. No, he's not sick. He's not sick. Then he's going to go through that belligerence. Then he's going to go through bartering.
Yeah.
God, suppose I do this for you. Will you help me?
That's a cycle of
And
grief.
that's a cycle of grief. And we had to be involved in that because we had to be aware of what was happening
with him.
him.
That's true. It's
So it's commendable that
But you
you
couldn't-
all are recognizing her singular efforts at the counseling for those people. So
And she has
it's a wonderful thing.
a good group behind her too.
Oh, yes.
It's a wonderful group behind her too. So.
have a wonderful.
Yes.
And the other person who you're honoring
Is Mr. Blanco, John Blanco.
Mr. John
He,
Blanco.
yes, he is a beloved past teacher who had to leave because of health issues. Yes, last year.
Lives in New
And so-
Creek.
in New Creek, yes. And we are honoring him. Well, actually, last year, see, this is going way to the end. On Friday, we have a sports day.
Heard about
And
it.
yes, and
John
so
Blanco
our
Cycling Classic.
Yes, yes. And actually, John was the one, because he cycles. He used to
yes.
cycle to and from New Creek.
Really?
Yeah.
Yes,
He
even when
rides
the
his
road was
bike.
bad.
Rides his bike.
To and from, and he started all of this, and when he got ill, somebody decided, why don't we call it the John Blanco Classic? And then, we said, we will ride to York Creek past his home, and just to let him know, that he did a good thing this year. I was counting up, it's almost 95 students who want to
Signed
ride.
up.
Yes.
Really?
Yes.
Yeah, my
yes.
nephews in that ride. They actually
Yes.
got up Saturday morning and got
And they're
ride.
doing it. I know they did that. That's admirable.
They said they took
Yes.
45 minutes to wait.
Yes.
I tell them I have to do half an hour to hour away.
But that's because they stopped the sun shop and buy
Oh.
something
Oh,
and eat.
okay.
And
All right. So what time does the function begin at the
all
park?
right, at the park at 8 o'clock.
At
At
8
8 o'clock, yes. So, the school will be there, and anybody who wants to come,
You mentioned a parade?
Yeah, we have a
All the
parade
school will be
afterward.
parading?
When we finish from there, the whole school will parade, and then we will go down, the main street, and then we will go back to school. Yes, and then where we will get ready for our open day, because we have open day on Wednesday. And so we have invited all the different primary schools, especially the standard 6, because we are going to be using it as a recruiting, also a recruiting method, And so we're the nearer villages, we're busing them in. And so we'll have everything set up, and we also will have a little program to showcase some of the different things that we do. And we are going to be honoring one student from each class based on some essays that were written. So we're going to be honoring one student from each class.
Was it an open topic or was it a particular
It
topic?
was actually it was an interview done by students, and then they wrote like a little synopsis, a little paragraph of what the interview, why they feel that person is a hero, and based on that, based on a criteria, looking at the struggles that they've been through, how they perform academically, how they behave. We chose one person from each class.
So giving them opportunity to think about what makes a hero.
Exactly.
What makes a hero?
And a lot of our kids are, all of them are heroes, in their own
ways,
right.
right.
Yes, all of them are. So that's on Wednesday, and then on Thursday we have a full day Thursday. The first, second, and third forms, because the fourth forms, they're getting ready for exams, final
Right.
exams, and like that. The first, second, and third form, they will be having a 2-hour workshop in a creative art program that they choose. So we are having like dance and drama and arts and craft and different things, right? And then in addition to that, we have set up, we're getting speakers in, Youth for the Future, Restore Belize, all these different people who will come in and do motivational talks. We'll have motivational
This is
talks.
for different segments.
Yes, different segments. So during the whole day, the students will be busy, either in the talks or listening, because we have the anti-drug unit coming in to talk to them about the legal aspect of everything. And then we also have the creative arts program. So it will be a full day of doing different activities.
So the drug union, I mean the police department?
The police department from Belize.
ADU.
The ADU from Belize City
Alright.
are going to come in and talk to the kids about it. You know, so actually, well, it will the whole week. Like
Any
I told
local
you.
involvement in the drug, in the,
Yeah, well, we have
from
COVID
NDAC
from,
or anything like
yes,
that?
yes, NDAC is going to be a big part of it. They are going to be doing the latest information on how alcohol and marijuana, especially because those are the drug of choice, how that affects the teenagers, you know, the growing, the
So they'll
still
be doing
maturing mind.
presentations on
Yes, so they will be doing presentations on that, yes.
So
Somebody
question
here sent a text that says, Miss Lisa, thank you. You did a good program at school this year. This year's meeting. God bless you.
Thank you.
I don't know who it
Thanks.
is.
Thanks.
The text.
Yeah,
there.
one other question here. Obviously, Thursday is going to be a day when you're going to want to involve all the students in different, either they want to, like you said, partake in the motivational talks. But will this be segmented in, say, third and fourth form students will have option to belong to listen to the motivational speakers, or first and second farmers are going to be?
No, what I've
Or
done.
it's going to be open for any,
Yeah, no.
and then you can make your choice of
No,
what you want to go to.
Yes. Well, that I would have loved to have that. It can be a little chaotic. So what we're doing
yes.
is you'll have 2 motivational talks that they will go to, and then they'll go to the NDAC talk, and then they will go to a testimonial. So they will have 4 talks on that day, in addition to the ADU talk, right? So they'll have 4 different interaction with 4 different interaction with 4 different entities, right?
Okay.
So yes, so they will, because you know it gets a little chaotic when you're dealing with 17 classes, and you know. So
Tell us
I
a bit
have
more
not
about the
scheduled.
creative arts workshops.
Yes, actually, that came through from in working with Yvette from last year. I don't know. You know how I'm sometimes I don't know how the ideas come up. Sometimes it's somebody.
You're blessed, darling.
Somebody,
You're blessed.
but somebody pitches it. Somebody tells me, you know, why don't we do this? And I go, you know what? That's a good idea. And I jump on that. You know, I think that thank God I still have the energy to be able to do that. And so last year I approached Yvette and Banquitas and Ika in Belize. They sent me this gentleman, these dancers, you know, a whole group of people from here, from Orange Walk, and from Belize City. Well, this year, they're not functioning too well, but Banquitas was still able to get us these ladies that do arts and craft, paint, and you know, the artist, the painter, the dancer, and so we have
they
9.
came through with that.
Yes, they came through with that. Thank goodness. So you know, kids love arts and craft. They love doing so. They'll do like bracelets.
Because
and-
están produciendo algo, they're
yes,
producing
and then
something.
you know it takes a little bit of time, and you know when you distract yourself when you do these things, when you paint, when we have a lot of wonderful artists.
Is that
You
a
know,
fact?
yes, we have, and so you know they'll get a chance to actually do it with a professional. So Donald Sandoval will be there with them. So yes.
Good.
Yeah,
That's
so you
fantastic,
try,
man.
you hope.
Is this? No, you've had it every year, but not as thorough
Not
as
as
this.
thorough. Well,
as this.
Well, the biggest thing that we are having this year is the whole school effort of the open day.
Right.
Yes, but every year when we have a week, you have all different types of things going on because you want to try from all angles, you know. So.
This is, I think, since we're talking about what the children are learning, and especially you're bringing in different groups to talk to them from the wider sector of the community. I'll ask this question and then we'll take a break and I'll get an answer when we come back after the break. Say, please take note, the high school children need to learn traffic rules. Will the traffic department visit them? Hold that thought.
Yes.
And we'll be back with more. We're talking to Ms. Licia Castillo from Orange Walk Technical High School, the counselor from Orange Walk Technical High School about Heroes Week. This is the Sugar City Morning Show. We'll take a break.
Let me explain something to you. Not just the children, the whole public need to learn.
We'll take a
Traffic.
break.
Time to go buy me number. All the way to shop to buy me number, man. Boy, Junior, I'm the guy, you know. Hurry go buy me number. Boy, Junior, not see that any time. Hurry go to the store go buy me number. Junior.
Don't make I go buy number for you again. Why you not play this new Make Me Rich game? You play using text messages on your phone and after left the house. Plus, you have the chance to win up to $500,000.
$500,000?
Yes, come and I show you.
It's so easy. But the one you never tell me about this last time.
I'm gonna try.
Junior. Oh, sit down. Make me rich surely, come on. I don't find the numbers, boy. Right. Come on.
This is the game show. Make me rich.
A hero does not have to be tall or the greatest of them all. A hero just has to be true, and that hero can be you. Orange Walk Technical High School is having its second annual Heroes Week featuring our main event. Open day on March 24 to March 27, 2015. The week will open with a school rally at the Queen Elizabeth Park on Tuesday, March 24th, where we will honor a hero from the community and from Orange Walk Technical High School. We will parade in the streets of Orange Walk and back to Technical. Come all to continue celebrating our Heroes Week with our main event of the week, Open Day on Wednesday, March 25th, where all North, South, East, and West are invited to come and be a part of the amazing creations and presentations by our technical students and staff. There will be a wide array of presentations, different ethnic foods, games, snacks, refreshments, and industrial arts available for sale and view. On Thursday, March 26, students will be involved in different workshops, such as creative arts workshops and motivational talks and drug recovery testimonials. To end the Heroes Week, we will be having our annual sports day on Friday, March 28, featuring our John Blanco Cycling Classic, interminal finals, and a wide array of fun games. Orange Walk Technical High School always continuing to produce better, more productive, drug-free youths for our country believes.
Hey guys, I'm Iman, and I'm going to be your host for Belize's newest fully interactive lottery game show, Make Me Rich. I know a lot of you are still wondering what exactly Make Me Rich is, so I thought I'd fill you in on how you can win cash and a lot of different prizes from the comfort of your very home. Our primary game, which I'm sure you've heard about, is our digital lottery game, which has a jackpot of $500,000. $500,000. Leading up to the live lottery drawing, we'll also be having a digital raffle. Work for only 50 cents. You can text in to 2020 for a chance to win all kinds of prizes. And you don't want to miss our street segment, where the Make Me Rich team will be traveling all over Belize, daring people to do some crazy things for cash. You guys are also going to be able to send in text shout-outs and even submit funny videos of yourself that may be featured on the show. So tune in every Monday and Thursday at 8 p.m. and get rich.
Buster. They see you and how you're living. Always a star. Yes, you live in color to the limit. Large and in charge. Yes, that's why you rock with Buster. Refreshing range of colorful flavors. Always a star, never the audience. You run things never run yours. Yes, you are the life of it, not just a part of it. Your life is never black and white. Live in full color. Buster.
You know your baby is happy when wearing Bebin Pampers. Bebin Pampers in all sizes. Bebin Pampers make your baby happy. Available at German Vega and Sons.
Let's get ready to rumble!
Y'all ready for this?
serious. Get Bop.
Welcome back to the Sugar City Morning Show. We're here with Miss Lisa Castillo, counselor from Orange Walk Technical High School, talking about Heroes Week. Something new, something good, exciting, and I guess a lot of students are looking forward to this because I've had some students, I don't know them from Adams, but now I do, over the last week, about 2 or 3 days in the sites of boys and young girls and young boys, young men, doing projects over at my house with my nephew.
Really?
I saw them working on a science project, cut cornflakes, box and foam and one run the store and buy gel.
It's an exciting thing when any school does that kind of thing. Any school does a science
Because you
fair, or they
stimulate
do.
them, man.
Yes, it
Yeah.
stimulates it really, and it gets them excited to showcase. You know,
What
and
they
that's the
can
whole
do.
thing. You feel such pride when you do something really well done, and it's something that's put up for other people to see. You know, so that's a part. I mean, a lot of times people don't realize how far that takes the kid along. You know.
You are so right. You are so right. And on Friday now you're going to be having a sports day.
Yes,
now
we're
this
going to
is
have our
just
sports
within the
Yes.
technical high school students,
Yes,
or you're going to be
yes.
inviting other people as well.
The
Class
sports
competition
day,
from within.
yes, it's within. And before that, the Thursday, we're going to be having, we said the creative arts, right? And we said we're having people coming in to talk with the students. So it'll be a whole day of talks and activities going on the whole day. Unfortunately, the fourth farmers they'll have a little bit of this, but on that day, they have exams coming up right after we come back. And then the sports day will kick off with the John Blanco Classic.
When does exams begin?
The exam right after well, each school has their own, but more or less right after Easter, the week right after Easter, when they come off from Easter break, the exams start for the fourth forms. Because in May.
About
they
the
start.
13th, something like the middle of the month.
Yes,
right?
at the middle of the month. Because then right after that, CXCs start. So they have to schedule it like that.
So Friday we're looking at cycling.
Yes, we started
Basketball.
cycling. Yes, you have.
Oh, you know they had cycling.
John Blanco Classic.
Okay.
Yes, and the kids are very excited about the bicycle, and they've gotten station prizes and yes, and money, you know. So it's a little incentive and we have a lot of kids that ride like from Champagne Ridge, and so we have students that are
Already
conditioned,
already
conditioned.
sinking at the cycling world.
Yes, yes.
Football?
Yes, with the past month, Mr. Clarence Shepherd has been having intramurals with the classes. Yes, and it's funny because it has been fourth farms against second farms, and actually the finals will be, I think it will be 2 first farm classes. So you have talent 2 first farm
Has
classes.
Orange Walk Technical High School won any?
Yes.
Because I remember something like this a couple of years ago, so when I was living here, that I think you all were the champions or something. So
We this year the girls won the national football championship.
that's, I think, part of what I listened to.
They won. You know, it's always good to have competition because that's what makes you want to be better.
Makes you stimulate your
Yes,
growth, right?
yes. So, and they went to regionals this weekend. I heard, well, we represented the North at the softball, the boys softball. I don't think they won, but you know, but they won the regionals. They were able to beat, you know, like you have your set schools that are good in certain disciplines, you know. So
That becomes like a elite tradition.
Elite,
Beat this
yes,
school.
once you-
Like when we were going to
yes.
school back in standard 6-5, the school with a beat like Palmer. Because they had the Tun brothers, Danny Tun, and then that was a school to beat
In football,
in
right?
football. So
Well, our school-
While we were thinking like Makalada, we big no, like Palmer.
our school is the school to beat
Okay.
national when it comes to female. Nobody wants to play Orange Walk Technical. You know, and that's, I mean, every year, that spreads around, like nobody wants to meet SC at volleyball,
Right.
you know? So you have certain
Certain areas of
areas
strength.
that you're
Fortis,
strong
Fortis,
in.
right.
I have a text here, someone saying, Dylan, tell Miss Lisa that Tishan and D, member Ida for she hero.
Tishan, that's one of our cancer survivors.
Okay.
Yes.
Miss Williams,
Yes,
that. Huh?
yes.
Yeah, I said she.
Any track and field events on Friday? Not really.
All right, we can't have track and field because we don't really have the field for that.
Prepared for that.
Yes, but we have volleyball, basketball, football, and then we have table tennis.
Okay.
We have I think they'll try to do checkers,
Mhm.
and then you have fun games. You have tug and war, and then we have the teachers, and all of it will be for points for the class, and then you have a lower division winner and upper division winner, and we also have a couple teachers who are going to be riding the John Classic too.
Okay.
So, yes, you know, it's a
Pack
whole
week.
school. Yes, it's a
Pack
whole
week.
school.
I didn't know
effort.
that Mr. John Blanco was an avid rider. I just
Yes, sir. Yes. From way back, I think one time he participated in the cross country once, if I'm not mistaken.
He rode his
But
racer
he like
bike.
a mountain bike, and then
And
he
race
got
a
to
bike.
race a bike. I
Yes.
think he made one time, but he just like right.
Mr. John, if you're listening, hats off to you, Baba.
Mr.
Yes.
Blanco also the teacher technical for
23 years.
20 years. Like,
23 years?
Technical drawing.
Technical
no?
drawing,
He used to
yes.
teach me when I technical high school. Yeah, Mr. Blanco go way back, you know.
Yes.
Both him and his wife are teachers.
Well, actually, his wife now is our vice principal.
Miss Martha.
Really?
Yeah,
Yes.
Miss Martha.
That's one of our vice
Who is the
principals.
principal?
Mr. Polanco.
Mr. Polanco.
Yes. Yes.
Well, we go back to the question about the traffic officers. Will they make a presentation there?
I think we all need. I think all of us drivers and
Need
people,
some sort of education
yes,
in
and
traffic.
people that, yes, I think we all do. The same way we need some kind of education with where your trash goes. It doesn't go on the street, you know. I mean, if there's no garbage can nearby, it goes in your pocket.
But
and then-
I imagine I'm just trying to see the reason why that person sent out a message saying, because like you correctly said, that it's not only limited to the students, but it should be something that all the communities should become more knowledgeable about the traffic rules. So perhaps is it because they have noted, the person who sent the message has noted that there's a prevalence of
I think one of the main things I would like to probably get in their head is please take note that the high school children need to learn traffic rules. Will the traffic department visit them? I think
traffic department does, you know.
I think because one of the biggest problems as a driver I face while going in the school areas, especially Muffles College, not to
Yeah,
point
that
finger at them,
intersection.
the least short space, or when you're coming down Stadium Street and school is out, these children, they walk across the street.
All of them do.
I'm not
All
kidding.
of
Tell
them.
them, you know, I think they need to learn to walk in file.
There was something that I had mentioned some time ago. Stadium Street is a really busy street because you have San Francisco, you have New Hope, and you have Technical,
Right.
and all of them on that.
Converge
on that
in that
yes, and then it becomes a nightmare when you have traffic wanting to go both.
Well, I think
both
what the
ways.
department should do is maybe put it one way during school hours because they do have San Francisco Street, you have San Victor, and the other street we could use to the back to throw you out to the main by De La Fuente to get you out because it's really. It's hard, you know, the student, and some of the students, they no care, they not like, look at this for we time for walk, and we walk so.
That's exactly.
Do your best.
That's exactly.
Five and we hang out.
If perhaps the person who sent out that message is seeing a
Yes.
prevalence.
And then you have
there. And
sometimes
this has
the
been going on
five.
ever since my
Ever
father used to
since,
take me
yeah.
to St. John's way back in 1977.
Oh,
He said,
that's-
look at that. He says, 10 people on bicycles on Princess Margaret Drive. And how do you get across to them?
Not
you know?
only
You know
that,
when it was all horrible? When Technical used to come out for lunch, and everybody like Bats Out of Hell, the kids that want to get home, kids that have to ride all the way to Palmar, you know, and so that problem has been alleviated a lot.
and I never really think about it. You have New Hope at Technical High School.
And they also have San Francisco.
You know what's
See, we
scary?
talk about more than 1,000 kids that come out of
1 hour.
Yes.
And you know what's scary when they walk 5 across the street, you come in your vehicle, you slow down, and as you look for go again, a bicycle pull from behind them. That's scary, man. You know, you knock down one and then kids them, and the problem to you.
At the end of the day, perhaps the caller has a point, but like
Yes, that's
you correctly
true.
mentioned,
All of us need
need
to
that
be
sort of education and begin to
yes.
respect the traffic laws, you know, and to be courteous. Courtesy goes a long way
Well,
when
I
it
guess
comes
they
to
just
that.
want to see the presence of the traffic department
They
at
did
the
it, you
open
know.
day. At the open day, you know, probably that's what they're referring to.
Yeah.
And like you said, it's not only the kids, you know. In general, because in town, I see like, for example, when the light they go green, man, people take the time. I'm not saying fly through the 100 miles, but green means go. A lot of people don't know that when you're driving.
And Mr. Emmanuel says yellow means slow down.
Slow down.
You know, means accelerate.
Sometimes. You know,
Because
a lot
I
of
see people know,
a
and
lot
I
of
must
people-
mention this because, I mean, in the States and all other countries, they tell you quite clearly, green means go, folks. Yellow means slow down. That no means hurry up across the
Only
line.
they know that. But some people don't know that if you're driving too fast on the freeway in the US, you get a ticket. If you're driving too slow, you still get a ticket.
Okay, but we could do too slow, that's okay.
That's all right. So it all ends on Friday, March 27th.
Yes.
So you end
we
this,
have a team.
but before the team, are you ending it with a bang or just?
Well, the sports day will be.
It's gonna be a bang,
yes, and then we we'll have, you know, kids love balloons and water,
Right.
and so we'll have the student council will sponsor a big water balloon.
I see
showdown.
you have
Yes.
your logo here. It says,
Yes.
a hero doesn't have to be tall or the greatest of them all. A hero just has to be true, and that hero can be you.
Definitely.
That was submitted by a student at the school.
Before we go, Emmanuel, who is your hero?
Why? We tend to have different heroes for me, for different things, you know. But my mother, definitely my mother.
Okay.
Definitely my mother. And I also like to think that my brother Fred was also my hero. And my sister Anna is also my hero. So I hold different things because
You are
I
not a
respect
hero.
them. No, but because there are certain key things
Things,
in
yes.
them that
Characteristics.
that I respect, and I just admire them for that.
Sugar City Morning Show, hello.
Hello, good morning.
Morning.
I invite all the public, make they go at a technical from the ACA. Hi, Miss Licia.
Hi, good morning.
Miss Crisia.
Hi, Christian. That's one of my peer helpers.
Okay.
Yes.
Crisia. Hello.
Christian.
Yeah, Crisia.
Christian.
Yeah, one of them
Crisia.
picnic when they got an expensive name.
Okay.
Crisia.
Classy young lady.
Okay.
And a peer helper. And, you know, I encourage my kids to always be a big fish in a small pond.
All right, that's
you know, and you can do that by showing the talents, and you have different talents, and
You know-
leadership can be a talent, you know, and our working with people can be a talent, or having a sport that can be a talent. So a lot of the times they think, if I can't play sports, I don't have a talent. No, you have a whole array of different ways in which you can.
You know, it's
express
I was
yourself.
never really all that good in sports, but you give me technicals and
or
you
give
give
you
me
like a
solid
a
card
debate,
game, and I will bust your head at that.
Let's take this call. Sugar City Morning Show, hello.
Yes, good morning.
Good morning.
I'm a parent and also a driver. I know it's very hectic, like we do when we drive this when the
Please speak up into your phone.
yes, when the students they come out, no?
Uh-huh.
Very hectic for us as driver, but I noticed something in this last week when they came out with this case. I noticed by the Healthy area, they have a sidewalk, and as people then they walk on the sidewalk, so maybe have the sidewalk go by the students.
All the way down to the high school.
Yes,
Don't
yes.
have a highway.
I think that will help a lot.
That's a
Give me the bulb,
great,
is that
that's
what
a
she's
one,
referring?
no. What, I understand what she's saying.
Yeah.
The sidewalk does not continue all the way
Oh,
to school.
okay.
And that was one of my things too, that I had asked, please, they have to walk on the street.
On the streets,
Yes.
because there's no sidewalk.
There's no sidewalk starting from Stadium all the way down to New Hope, no sidewalk, and that's true.
Yeah, that's
That's
again, that will depends on who is in charge to do that. But you know how this place go. If they're not so, and nearly so. Well, you know, Miss Lisa, it's always a pleasure to have. I think it's first time we have a presentation. Am I right, Director? Of Technical High School. We got to see more of you all because Muffles College has become a regular on the show. And
But you
we
know,
need to
it-
hear more from
yes.
Technical High School.
I think you need to hear more from all schools. I think also because I never tried to think that anyone, every school, just like how every child have their own talent, every school have their strengths. And you know, I'm sure New Hope has
Oh,
something
yes.
wonderful, and I know Bishop Martin has something wonderful.
But we want to
doing.
send out the message
Yes.
that our doors are always open.
Thank you, thank you.
That's the main message that
Thank
we're
you.
sending. Our
And
doors are,
just
and
a
if we
little-
can showcase any help you showcase any activity that you have, and
We'll do
let
that.
the public know what's
do that,
going on,
of
then you know
course.
that's what we're here
You know,
for.
several things. I don't know if I still have time, but
Sure, man, go
I
ahead.
want
Yeah, sure, go
to
ahead.
appeal to the parents because I know the kids are at home, at school. I want to appeal to the parents to encourage their child to find a way to get their children to high school. Because a lot of the times, parents don't see school as a way,
Necessity.
a necessity. And I really need them, you know, and some parents do see school as a necessity, but the child doesn't. But if the child wants to go to high school,
Don't stop.
por favor, que encuentren una manera en que mandar sus hijos a la escuela secundaria, porque
I-
los necesitan.
I will.
Porque si no, hay demasiadas cosas que están pasando ahí que...
I will applaud you on saying that because I know of a situation where very sad where a young man, to our surprise, when somebody went to graduation, the young man graduated with honors, standard 6, and
Never
the
continue.
mother refused to send him to high school.
And that's
Refused?
heartbreaking.
Blatantly refused,
Yeah, he's not going to high school. They
And when
send
you-
him to grandmother's
despite
house.
the fact that the young man wanted.
Yeah, very smart.
And then we say, you know, we say that you know,
Sad.
yes, educate your children are an investment, and you educate you invest in them, and you know, and you it's not just sending them to school too; it's supporting them, it's encouraging them, you know. So
Okay,
please,
well,
Thank you very
once
much for
again,
having
before
me.
we say goodbye, Tuesday, March 24th, opening week.
Yes.
Run it through first, Ms. Lisa, once again, the whole activities quickly.
yes, and on Tuesday we have the opening followed by a parade, and Wednesday we have our open day. On Thursday, we have our motivational talk and our drug recovery testimonials along with our creative art workshop. And then on Friday, we have our sports day.
But
Big
I
Thursday.
want to congratulate you guys, everybody, the participants, the teachers, the staff, and in particular you, who I think is playing an integral role in this event. Quisiera felicitar a todos los participantes de Heroes Week de este año y en particular a la señora Alicia Castillo que ha venido aquí a los estudios a hacernos saber qué exactamente está sucediendo en Technical High School. Ellos están tomando tiempo aparte para celebrar el héroe que está dentro de todos nosotros, el héroe que muchas veces nadie se da cuenta de que esa persona simboliza tanto, pero muchas veces durante nuestra vida cotidiana se nos pasa y hasta que realmente nos damos cuenta, mira, esa persona que nunca nos fijamos, pero mira las virtudes, mira los valores que tiene, the values. Así que este tiempo es para celebrar el héroe entre nosotros, en nuestra comunidad, en nuestra sociedad. Y tenemos que felicitar a Orange Rock Orange Rock Technical High School para ser los promotores de este evento. Así que mis felicidades. Les quisiera pedir que esto no sea el primero y el último, pero que sea algo continuo.
Claro que sí.
Ms. Lisa, thanks for
Thank
dropping
you.
by. As we said, as always, our doors are open.
Thank you.
Wish you all the very best in your future endeavors at the high school
Thank
and
you.
more activities and stuff like that, no?
Thank you very much.
Okay, it's exactly 14 minutes after 8 o'clock. We will take a commercial break. This is the Sugar City Morning Show. We'll be right back.
A hero does not have to be tall or the greatest of them all. A hero just has to be true, and that hero can be you. Orange Walk Technical High School is having its second annual Heroes Week featuring our main event. Open day on March 24 to March 27, 2015. The week will open with a school rally at the Queen Elizabeth Park on Tuesday, March 24th, where we will honor a hero from the community and from Orange Walk Technical High School. We will parade in the streets of Orange Walk and back to Technical. Come all to continue celebrating our Heroes Week with our main event of the week, Open Day on Wednesday, March 25th, where all North, South, East, and West are invited to come and be a part of the amazing creations and presentations by our technical students and staff. There will be a wide array of presentations, different ethnic foods, games, snacks, refreshments, and industrial arts available for sale and view. On Thursday, March 26, students will be involved in different workshops, such as creative arts workshops and motivational talks and drug recovery testimonials. To end the Heroes Week, we will be having our annual sports day on Friday, March 28, featuring our John Blanco Cycling Classic, interminal finals, and a wide array of fun games. Orange Walk Technical High School always continuing to produce better, more productive, drug-free youths for our country believes.
Hey guys, I'm Iman, and I'm going to be your host for Belize's newest fully interactive lottery game show, Make Me Rich. I know a lot of you are still wondering what exactly Make Me Rich is, so I thought I'd fill you in on how you can win cash and a lot of different prizes from the comfort of your very home. Our primary game, which I'm sure you've heard about, is our digital lottery game, which has a jackpot of $500,000. $500,000. Leading up to the live lottery drawing, we'll also be having a digital raffle where for only 50 cents, you can text in to 2020 for a chance to win all kinds of prizes. And you don't want to miss our street segment, where the Make Me Rich team will be traveling all over Belize, daring people to do some crazy things for cash. You guys are also going to be able to send in text shout-outs and even submit funny videos of yourself that may be featured on the show. So tune in every Monday and Thursday at 8 p.m. and get rich.
Buster. They see you and how you're living. Always a star. Yes, you live in color to the limit. Large and in charge. Yes, that's why you rock with Buster. Refreshing range of colorful flavors. Always a star, never the audience. You run things never run yours. Yes, you are the life of it, not just a part of it. Your life is never black and white. Live in full color. Buster.
You know your baby is happy when wearing Bebin Pampers. Bebin Pampers. In all sizes. Bebin Pampers make your baby happy. Available at German Vega and Sons.
Let's get ready to rumble!
Y'all ready for this?
Digicel prepaid customers get unlimited text for only $1 a day. But that only for March. Dial star 767, get your unlimited bundle. Text till your finger hurt. This March, text can't done. Text more with Digicel.
Play the new Make Me Rich lottery game, where prepaid users have a chance to win up to $500,000. To get rich, text your numbers to 7424. Choose 5 balls, 4 cool balls between 1 to 40, and 1 hot ball between 1 to 10. Or simply text QP for a quick pick, and 5 numbers will be chosen at random. $3.50 will be automatically deducted from your phone's primary balance, and the digital receipt will be texted back to you. You win $1 phone credit with any matching pool ball, $5 phone credit with any 2 matching pool balls, $50 phone credit with any 3 matching pool balls, match all 4 and win $5,000 cash. Get all 4 cool balls and the hot ball, and you'll win $500,000. Make Me Rich will text you back to let you know what you won. So tune in 8 p.m. on Mondays and Thursdays to the Make Me Rich game show and get rich.
Make me rich, make me rich, make me rich. This is the game show. Make me rich, make me rich, make me rich.
It's straight from the coconut. Fresh coconut water my way. Agua de Coco in 2 popular sizes. Available at German Vega and Son.
Yes, Belize, you can have it all. Free minutes, free text, and free 4G data in our brand new and affordable combo plans. Get the best value for your money. Here's what we mean. For $89, the Lite gives you 600 minutes, 600 texts, and 3 gigs of free 4G data. With Smart, you'd have to pay a whopping $150 to get the same minutes with a measly 50 texts and absolutely no data. To get internet, you'd have to buy that separately for about $50. That's already $200. But Digicel is giving you more. Plans start at $89, less than half of what you'd pay at Smart. Getting a plan is easier than before, with low or no deposit required for qualifying customers. You can visit our website to find out more.
Wow, Junior, and here the time for buy me number. How do you shop to buy me number, man? Boy, Junior, I'm the guy, you know. How do you buy me number? Boy, Junior, I see that any time. How do you go to the store to buy me number? Junior.
What make I go buy number for you again? Why you not play this new Make Me Rich game? You can play using text messages on your phone and you have to left the house. Plus, you have the chance to win up to $500,000.
$500,000?
Yes, come on, I'll show you.
It's so easy. But why you never tell me about this long time?
I'm gonna try.
Junior. Oh, sit down. Make Me Rich show the command. I don't find the numbers, boy. Right. Come on.
This is the game show. Make me rich, make me rich, make me rich.
A hero does not have to be tall or the greatest of them all. A hero just has to be true, and that hero can be you. Orange Walk Technical High School is having its 2nd annual Heroes Week featuring our main event. Open day on March 24 to March 27, 2015. The week will open with a school rally at the Queen Elizabeth Park on Tuesday, March 24th, where we will honor a hero from the community and from Orange Walk Technical High School. We will parade in the streets of Orange Walk and back to Technical. Come all to continue celebrating our Heroes Week with our main event of the week, Open Day on Wednesday, March 25th, where all North, South, East, and West are invited to come and be a part of the amazing creations and presentations by our technical students and staff. There will be a wide array of presentations, different ethnic foods, games, snacks, Refreshments and industrial arts available for sale and view. On Thursday, March 26, students will be involved in different workshops, such as creative arts workshops and motivational talks and drug recovery testimonials. To end the Heroes Week, we will be having our annual sports day on Friday, March 28, featuring our John Blanco Cycling Classic, interminal finals, and a wide array of fun games. Orange Walk Technical High School always continuing to produce better, more productive, drug-free youths for our country believes.
Maurice, welcome back, Papa. This is the Sugar City Morning Show. We're having quite a lot of fun inside the studio. Whenever we're on the break, you know, a little laugh a day, keep the doctor away.
Eso es lo que nos mantiene vivo, la sonrisa, la capacidad de poder reírnos de nosotros mismos. Eso es una de las mejores curaciones que jamás puede haber. La capacidad de decir, mira las tonterías que hice antes y poder reírnos ahora y decir, ya pasó.
Well, you know, Emmanuel, just to skate out the last end of the show, we still have our eyes open. Quite a lot of people are still dissatisfied with the way how the council is operating with people's garbage and trying to shut down businesses. And we understand that there should be a raise in the license fee in about a week.
How true is that? How true is that?
Well, it's just true unofficially, but you know, if they're not so.
Daniel is so.
Yeah, but we normally on the show, whenever we get our links,
but
like what somebody say, one thing, I might take long, but I know they lie. We take long, but we know they lie.
True.
All right, so this thing, chew the grapevine, the connections, and we are told that the license fee we would like to know that soon never come.
Pero lo que a mí más me duele es el hecho de que estén castigando abiertamente a las personas que abiertamente apoyaron el UDP, ¿no?
But we hear some people are get fired because, you know, they're not really because they vote UDP, because you don't know who. The only way you know who vote is because nowadays them get smart and they snap the ballot because they want to collect any money and a lot of stupidness. But the mayor have to let go some people because they don't hire some more people already from this town council election. Don't hire people like, for example, Ibreda they work there now, you know. He hires some more people, so you have to let go some.
And then we try close down 2 businesses here in Orange Walk.
There more too.
What we know of are 2, no?
You know. So with all of that, then we just want to shift into some positive vibes because all the mayor they do that breed negativity around the place. We want to show you Friday we mentioned that we were going to go out to San Antonio, and I want to show you the wonderful road that they are fixing from Yo Creek to San Antonio, some 5.4 miles.
5 kilometers.
Miles.
Miles?
Yes, miles. You know, almost 6 miles of road, and they're putting in big culverts.
You see, and they're putting in the big culverts because a lot of that area is low-lying areas. They're flood-prone.
When I say big, I mean big.
Flood-prone areas. Así que lo que estamos viendo ahí es el estrecho de carretera entre Yo Creek y San Antonio, donde están poniendo los culverts. Me imagino que al final del día serán como 9 culverts que estarán instalando en esas áreas, porque ya sabemos que esas áreas son áreas bajas y que rápidamente se inundan. Así que de lo que nos están contando y lo que pues en realidad nos verificaron porque hablamos con el contratista, es que de las 5.5 millas de carretera, 4 de estos serán asfaltados, pero que el área a la entrada de San Antonio, que se compone vamos a
Sugar Cinema on the show, hello.
Yeah.
We can't take no calls off the air till after the show, sir.
Hold on.
Hello.
Pero
Just a
lo
second.
que
Hello.
person is off.
Yeah.
Pero
Well,
como contaba yo, ese extenso de 1.5 millas, entonces se va a llenar hacer con concreto, porque obviamente eso es la área que está más propensa a inundaciones, y entonces pues se supone que el concreto va a durar más que el asfalto, porque
well, one of the reasons why they want to do part of it cement is because of it's the most flood prone area, and when the water go up, it run across the road, so it probably just the cement will hold better.
that's right.
But
It will hold better.
they're lifting up the road.
But they're
to
lifting up the road
pave
sufficiently
standards.
to be able to
Pave it.
lessen the possibility
And not only
of,
that, to pave it too, right?
to pave it too, obviously.
This project is in the tune of some $1.8 million, and it's
1.8
funded-
million euros, which
euros.
converts into between 3.5 to 4 million Belize dollars. So, lo que estamos viendo ahí es
This
es
area
el
where
área
the
que se
cement-
va a cimentar, correcto, porque es la área que se está, what they're doing is they're filling it up sufficiently enough, levantándolo suficientemente para poder entonces ponerlo en la capa y finalmente una capa de cemento. Esto yo creo que es lo que comprime el 1.5 millas.
It's like
de-
from the bridge, right? The bridge going all the way before the
Y
curve.
nos dio bastante gusto ver todo esto
Emmanuel,
porque
I
el
remember-
trabajo
I
que se está
remember-
metiendo en esta,
I could
en esta área.
remember
Sí.
one time when the place was flood, San Antonio. And we were back there with the Deputy Prime Minister. He was looking after his people. You see that same piece of stretch there? We came all the way out to like maybe the second lamppost in a boat. The water was I'm telling you, a big boat too, not like a Dora, the big marine boat. That's to show how high the water may raise. Almost like
10 feet?
10 feet, if you say, you know. The water raised all the way up there. So they had to boat us out from San Antonio. We couldn't even, like the bridge, you see the bridge under the water.
Es que tan de repente, tan pronto cruzas tú la frontera, cruzas el río, entonces ya estás en montaña. Entonces todas las aguas que caen al otro lado de la frontera, pues obviamente se escurren a nuestro lado y San Antonio
The Rio
está
Hondo wake
en
up,
bajo,
the Rio
está en
Hondo
un
wake
área
up.
bajo. Así que lo que están haciendo ahí es tratar de reducir la posibilidad de la inundación. Es obvio que ningún trabajo en la carretera va a completamente erradicar eso, porque cuando caen las lluvias y caen las aguas, pues, naturalmente, pues no importa, se va a inundar de una forma, pero lo que están tratando de hacer es levantar la carretera suficientemente para que, si es que hay una inundación, pues que no se vea inmediatamente afectado. Tendría que ser una inundación bastante fuerte para que se vea afectado.
Let's look at why this is happening. The European Union has funded this project along with the government of Belize because they put their confidence in the government of Belize.
Now we're talking.
This is another 1.86 euro on top of the 26 million that has been granted to Belize already.
Actually, you said the correct words, confidence.
You know?
Because the EU ambassador stated very clearly when they opened the second or third segment of the road, whatever it was, that happened a couple of months ago, that is because of the confidence that they have on the present government that they have committed to spending so much money. Así que aquí está claramente la diferencia. Previamente no escuchábamos de esta manifestación de confianza en el gobierno, pero ahora abiertamente lo dijo la embajadora cuando estuvo aquí hace un par de meses, que esto es a raíz de la confianza que le tienen al gobierno porque están viendo cómo se está gastando el dinero y que haya transparencia.
Not only that, Emmanuel, but let us be realistic. for the people living in that area. No way, no how, under so much years of the PUP, this road has been looking like this. Right now, when you go to San Antonio, it's tempting. You want to flood, you want to float it, because the road nice, smooth, high, and all the years, people living in that area
the promises
has
and
been
promises
living
and promises
in
and promises.
Mud, hole. You know, I mean, now you have the Deputy Prime Minister who the push for giving you the best under this government. What more can you ask for? You have a good leader, good representation. Man, the road there will be highway after this. You understand me? It is sad to say, but the roads in the villages are much better than in town today.
In some of the areas, absolutely right.
You know?
Papa. I was
So,
quite impressed.
I know
with
the people
with
of San Antonio in a future or near show you will hear from them because they are happy, they're excited, they are happy with Gaspar Vega working for them in their area. I mean, most people want to lean in his car and they can't buy it because now they could get in his car kind of broke up. Sugar City Man, show hello.
Buenos días.
Buenos días.
Ajá, oye, Dilon, pues yo sé que el gobierno está haciendo bien y todo, su gobierno del Prime Minister, y yo estoy de acuerdo en todo lo bueno que hace.
Pero,
oye, ¿qué pasó de progreso?
Progreso.
La carretera, que hasta ahorita no sabemos si lo van a pavimentar o qué va a pasar.
Eso va a venir entre muy poco.
They will pave it, man, because right now the road to Progreso good. Right? The road to Progreso, have holes, bumpy, straight
Sí, pero
flight.
mira, se tiene que pavimentar porque si no, cuando llueve mucho y los camiones jalan caña, se mete a perder otra vez el camino si no se hace pave, ¿me entiendes?
Yeah, well, I wish I could tell you right now, yes, they are paving, but all we can say that is in the pipeline. Alright?
Bueno, pues, gracias.
Ándale.
Well, she have a very valid point there because if no sense of they spend all this money on the Progreso Road and then you see the rain start, then the cane truck then they run out there and they damage the road all over again. They're right back into monkey business from grass to grass to, or like when they say you go from Guatemala to Guatepeor. So I mean,
Pero,
all
poniéndolo
in
en
the San
contexto.
Antonio villages right now, San Antonio village, you go in there, watch out, the road, then they fix up the streets in San Antonio. People happy right now.
Y la gente está agradecida, te lo dice claramente. Anteriormente nuestras calles estaban hechas un desastre. Pero ahora, pues gracias a la intervención del ministro, pues nuestras calles están mucho mejor. Y no, como hemos estado hablando, no solo es
I want
la
you to tell the people
carretera.
in Spanish for me that the streets there in the village better than in a town.
Claro que sí,
Please
claro,
tell
porque
them.
yo he estado yendo, estuve en San Antonio el viernes y estuve en San Antonio ayer también. Y las calles en San Antonio, la mayoría de las calles están en mucha mejor condición
Buen dicho,
que
caso
algunas de
cerrado.
las calles aquí en el pueblo.
Yeah, that's true.
¿Eh?
Ole, buen dicho, caso cerrado. Well, that's true, man. I tell you that.
Eso es un hecho, claramente lo
I want
podemos
to
ver.
say, when I
¿eh?
see no better for you in a town for the next couple of years because the mayor was sit down and still say that the government don't want help and when he don't trick everybody. Well, no, he want trick me because I know for he responsibilities of to fix the streets in a town. And he not do it because he say government don't want help her. And some people buy into that. So I was going to sell one of my big animals, but I changed my mind because I need it.
Oh, you mean, all right,
I
understand.
need
Yeah.
it. I forgot you the trek, the camel trek. Rough, you know.
Why, yes.
But
it's,
again, overall, we move on San Antonio. We have some interviews for sure in a
yes,
future
yeah.
date. But people are happy. They are happy with the Honorable Gaspar Vega. Someone have even mentioned that from the time Gaspar took control there, the village has been all smooth flowing. Yes, you have some PUP, we're not happy because they are never happy. Yes, you have one or two and they will sell out and vote for leave it and nothing, but for the majority of the people,
Es porque al final del día se está viendo el progreso, se está viendo. Well, the library has not been officially inaugurated, but it's on the pipeline. Y quisiera decir que si hay alguna persona que quiera donar equipo, que quisiera donar libros para la biblioteca en San Antonio, por favor póngase en contacto con nosotros, o con la persona, o con el ministro, como sea, pero el punto es de que están tratando de desarrollar una biblioteca para el uso de los estudiantes, de los aldeanos, para los niños, y entonces pues están en ese punto cuando necesitan de mucha ayuda. Si es que hay personas que tengan la capacidad de poder donar libros o con lo que quieran, estantes, ese tipo de cosas, pues por favor se les pide que esto es nada más una iniciativa mía que estoy tomando ya que estoy en esta posición ahora, de decir, por favor, si alguien quiere ayudar a esa biblioteca, con gusto se aceptan las donaciones. Con mucho gusto.
Cool. All right. Well, we just want to say, Emmanuel, that once the people happy in an area what they're doing, then that's all good. But we also keep an eye back in town on the situation with the traffic department in Orange, where it is alleged that the supervisor, was caught in a little mishap with the fixing of a license, and some insurance company will be suing the town council for some big money, like $120,000 to recover back what they have paid out to the claimant, which wasn't properly insured at that time because of the town council.
Is that person who is alleged to have done that wrongdoing, is he still working at the town council?
Well, we understand they say he's on holiday.
Oh, that's just a very tactful way of saying he's,
Well, they say they're on holiday. We don't know what they mean by that. But we know something they go on there.
But you know the day.
Right.
For all intents and purposes, he has been suspended, or he's into investigation. But well, he's on holiday, as you say, no?
Yeah, for a long holiday.
Has somebody else been asked to take over his position?
I don't know who take over. I think that the girl. Yes, I think the girl will go up on the man and show on the ride and cycle. I think that she they put in charge, Serious, man. Anyway, Emmanuel, you gotta go check it out. I don't believe.
You left me with the mouth open. I will go. No sé qué decir ahí porque en realidad necesitamos personas capacitadas para ese tipo de posición.
Pero si lo pone encargado es si el mayor pone encargado es porque tiene la capacidad. No sé si para hacer el trabajo o solo sentar allá. Pero tiene capacidad de algo.
De algo, sí, es cierto.
De algo,
exacto.
¿Entiendes?
Vamos a tomar esta llamada aquí.
Correct?
I agree.
Sugar City Morning Show, hello?
Hey, you need to come out here at the park right quick.
Oh, big things to go out there, no?
You need to come out here right now. No.
All right, boss. Cool.
Alrighty. Thanks,
Oh, yes, so the situation.
I was reminded of it a little while ago that, thing when it happened today because of that situation with the
vendors.
The vehicle vendors. So I think this is face off right now, guys. Vamos a ver si tratamos de llegar ahí entre unos cuantos minutos. Okay, así que
we got to get out of here. For Robert Chekiasha, director, Rahim Morgan, control, Morris Kokoma, cameraman, Emmanuel Martinez. My name is Dylan Jones. Have a wonderful day. This has been the Sugar City Morning Show.